Integration with the data source can work in both directions. It's possible to insert new records and update or delete existing records, but do be aware that these types of interactions do have to be permitted in the connection agent configuration. The process of creating these actions is very similar to the process for select actions, but with a slightly different set of parameters. The insert action is the simplest. Select the option to create a new action, enter a suitable name, and choose Insert from the drop-down. Enter the name of the table where records will be inserted. Note that with the insert command, there are only send parameters. This makes sense because we are sending a new record to the data source. As designers are likely to want to send a complete record, it also makes sense to use the autocomplete button to add parameters for every field. Do be aware that the form designers don't have to use every parameter if they don't want to send a complete record to the data source. Click the Apply Changes button to save the new action. Next, we'll take a look at an update action. Note that we have two different send parameters. The first is a send condition parameter, and this is used to identify the record that needs updating. We'll just use one parameter in this example, but multiple parameters can be used if required. In the send value parameters, select the fields in the record which are to be updated. Note that where multiple condition parameters are used, a record will only be updated when data in each condition parameter matches the data in the record. Finally, the delete action. Once again, we only have send parameters, and with the delete action, we only need to specify parameters used to identify the record to be deleted. It can be a single or multiple parameters. Whilst we have used the database connection type to demonstrate the options today, please do be aware that very similar methods are used for other connection types too. Utilization of connections and actions in form design is outside the scope of this tutorial, but will be covered in the behavior tutorial sections.